Morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get that browser quickly, and there we are, ready, boys. Guys, I want to get straight in this chart analysis quickly this morning and see what's on the cards for us this morning. I do see some potential in gold, so I just want to get that analysis done for you guys. Mark, good morning. Gold, Charles, morning, guys. Hope you guys doing good. Bassam, good morning. Obi, good morning. What's up, guys? Hope you guys doing lacquer. Let's get straight to the charts, guys, and have a look at what we are seeing. So gold with that pressure to the upside after yesterday's buy call, which I really like to see that we're starting to trade above the level of 24.6203. So immediately what I'm going to do right now that price has come from what's the area, I mean, this was literally a daily candle that drive straight to that QB level, closing with what candle in liquidity? What candle is that? I literally explained that candle yesterday. So what do we anticipate today? Some drive to the downside, right? For sure. Mariposa candle in liquidity is a sign of reversal for me, and we can see how that pans out again. We literally had a little chat about this yesterday on stream. And that is how we're seeing price start to reject these areas. First and foremost, right now, what I'm going to do is mark in that current daily high, because I'm going to anticipate a re-break of that low should drive us to the downside. Current daily low, sorry. And then obviously the re-break of the current daily high will drive us to the upside. So those are the two areas that I'm marking right now. And then I want to come to the weekly just to show you something. Where the current daily low is. Do you see that it's right on the wick of last week? Do you see that? So I'm going to use that as one of two things. Either going to use it as a support level to continue bouncing off this area to drive, or for price to get beneath that and we can look to short down. Okay? And that's how I can start using the candlestick and that to my advantage. Now I come to the 4 hour, guys, and I see the level of 24.75 is a strong area of liquidity, as we can see that. Price has tested here many times and never surpassed. Does anybody know where we are right now regarding price? Do you guys know that we're at all-time highs? It's crazy, right? We're literally at all-time highs once again. Okay? We've got PPI today and we've got CPI today. We have been seeing these fundamental analysts speaking about price, changing. So with that being said, literally the smallest increment in price difference on PPI and CPI will give a huge output. We are also expecting dollar weakness, which obviously means that you will then pay less dollars for an ounce of gold. Yes, yeah, less dollars for an ounce of gold, which just happens to be weird because we're at all-time highs. So one thing I always speak about is technicals will set levels where fundamentals actually drive that price for us. With that being said, as technicals set the levels, we then have the opportunity to catch these moves. So if we look where we are right now, we're literally at all-time highs, and that is your major liquidity zone on that weekly. Should there not be a reaction off of the level? It should, right? And that is why we are reacting off of the level. However, if we're gonna break these highs, guys, this thing is going to rock. Okay? If I look at the daily, there's my resistance. If I look at the daily support level, it's right there. So essentially, what is price doing? It's ranging. So what I'm going to try and do this one, I'm trying to short this shit. I'm going to try and sell it. Okay? So that's what that's a mindset I've came into the charts with this morning, that as you are at these all-time highs and we start getting confluence, I'm going to look for type 3s. Okay? However, just because you're hitting resistance does not mean it is time that, you know, price is going to stop. I saw a lot of those comments in the chat yesterday where we're hitting resistance, why don't you look for something opposite, or we're hitting support, why don't you look for something opposite. Unfortunately, markets don't work like that. So just because we are at these resistance points, guys, does not mean that I want to, you know, just randomly sell. Okay, I still have to have all those confluences in alignment, and then if I get that set up as a type 3, then I can be like, okay, you know what, tapped into liquidity, we can start rejecting the players. Okay, then popping back to that 4 hour, Let's go ahead and mark out those current liquidity zones and see how I can trade off these areas. So as you know, 24.75 is that weekly / daily resistance, also now 4-hour resistance. Okay, here's your area right here. Current daily high over there. That was that open? Yeah, those are open. Those are open this morning for Asia. And then 4-hour. See, 4-hour doesn't have a zone yet, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use previous areas. But you know what? I'll rather actually grab it on the 30. I'll rather grab it here on the 30. So at the moment, that 4-hour support is down there. However, something has changed compared to yesterday's trade. Can anybody spot that? Something in the structure has changed, ladies and gentlemen. Something in the structure has changed. Where is that pullback now? Where is that pullback now? That pullback is literally at that resistance point, boys. Literally there. So we can see how that structure is slowly starting to change. Has it flipped bullish though? No. You are still bearish, which allows us to say that, you know what, if we are still bearish on this pair and we start seeing something like this where we have a 4-hour engulf from the previous next candlestick, prints lower low, lower high, if I am to re-break the current daily low as well as the previous 4-hour low, price should drive down to QP. And you know what this will then be? This will then be the retest of resistance area that it just broke out. So you got that break. This could be the retest before the price drives or continues to go further down. With me. So let's have a look at it on the 30. The 30 minute is also holding that support level quite nice. However, the 30 minute actually has flipped in structure. So your 30 minute is now bullish actually, which means your immediate structure is bullish. Let's go 3v1. On the pair. So go back to the 4 because we're not done there. So confluences obviously would be that, you know what, if we start tanking beneath the level of 24.58, we can look to continue shorts. However, if this 4-hour starts breaking that previous 4-hour high, I will anticipate that price will drive back to QP. Now, it might not be for the overall push, but it could be that on that lower time frame, you're holding that support level, and then essentially what is happening now is price forming some sort of consolidation area before it either melts or drives to the upside. Remember, it is PPI today, so we can see price sit in liquidity until that given time, which is +2, GMT +2 in my country. So that's the PPI news release at +2 today. We already know direction for that. MFX man was just checking the Zoom chat. This is what I'm anticipating for PPI today. Go. So 4, I'm quite happy with that. I'll come back to this as we start confluence building, but zone wise, I just want to get the 30-minute zones out. Pop it like that. So that's my 30-minute support level. 30-minute resistance. I'm gonna pop over there. Reason being, this area is... Okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Because there is a 2 candlestick pullback there. So just check this out, what I'm doing. So on the 30-minute, I have price obviously driving, pulling back. However, this is what I'm focusing right here. The push, the pull, the push, the pull, even though it's equal lows. And then ask myself, as we've now made that low, where did it come from? It actually came from there because there's my 2 candlestick pullback. Which means that at this point there, that's going to be the resistance that breaks in order for us to anticipate that price will drive. So why am I not putting it there, Miles? I'm putting it nearer because I'm going to use this as pretty much the start of the drive, which is already like 15 pips. So that is why I'm going to have my liquidity zone on that 30-minute right here. Okay. Okay, let me not jump the gun here because I wasn't explaining to you what I'll do, but let me not jump the gun there. So that is my 30-minute levels, and then yeah, I'm quite happy. That's all I'm gonna have today. 30-minute support, 30-minute resistance, 4-hour resistance, and then liquidity zones for targets on sells will be QP, targets on buy will be QP. You're literally in the middle. Hectic. You're literally in the middle of these thirds. Okay. It's confluence build for the sells, then it's confluence build for the buys. Honestly, I prefer the sells today, but obviously I have to trade what I see. Not what I think, but what I see. On that daily, you tap into the level of 24.75, anticipating price to reject as we have a Maribozu in liquidity, and I've taught you this many times. And this is how we see price reject that area. We're also seeing that price is at all-time highs. There, boom, all-time highs. There's that low. What is price doing? Ranging, which means that price can pull right down from that liquidity. Straightforward, right? However, with that being said, if I pop down to my 4-hour and I see how we start rejecting in this at the zone, and I see price make lower lows and lower highs within that structure itself, it's telling me one of two things. It's either pulling back to drive or it's pulling back to tank. Either way, the pullback, we can use that to our advantage. Which means that if I'm going to go and re-break the previous 4-hourly low, what is price going to be doing? It's going to be making lower lows and lower highs within that candlestick anatomy. And what do we need for candlestick anatomy? We need 5 components: the open, the close, the high, the low, and the body. You with me? So with that being said, if we're going to start trading beneath the current daily low, that's going to be the break of the previous 4 hour. I'm going to sell it down to 24.50. On that 30-minute, as you can also see, even though we are bullish on the sentiment at the moment, we can see that microstructure is still printing lower low and lower highs. You see that in anticipation now that she'll roll over, get below, and we'll look for sells at this point. Nothing there. So this is going to be my no trade zone. This will be my sell area. Okay, so that is how I'm going to look for sells at the moment. I'm simply going to look for a 15 or 30-minute closure beneath the level that's now 15 closed, which happened a minute ago. So all I'm going to look for is price start closing beneath like that. If I can get that, ladies and gentlemen, then obviously I have a fish on the line. So I want something like this, right? Tap in, grab liquidity, flip, and start driving to the downside. Okay? For a type 3 setup like that. Why type 3? It's against structure. Go. Then on the contrary, boys, if we are looking for buys, this is what I'm going to use to my advantage. I would understand that if I look to the left-hand side, we have current daily low. Okay, now this current daily low, we can say that, you know what, we've tapped into the highs of 24.58, which is a retest of the zone. And you know by now that support and resistance is not only found in the structure but also the anatomy of the candle. So the bodies of the candle and the wicks of the candle are also used as candlestick resistance and support. Very important. So that being said, as price now tapping, literally look where it tapped. It's literally spot on the head of the candle. It tapped on the wick and started to reject. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to then say to myself, you know what? We've rejected 24.75. We've now pulled back down to the candlestick high of 24.58. Price grab liquidity. As I start to reject off that with the 30-minute being bullish, price can continue driving to the upside. If I look to the 4-hour, this will then price coming down, grabbing liquidity. Why? There's liquidity right there. You see it? Okay. Price is coming down, grabbing liquidity. As price starts to break, I will then look for long opportunities. Obviously, it will be more safer to take the buys above the level of 24.67. However, I'm going to play the aggressive card today, and if I can get give me a second, let's clear this quickly. If I can get price to start trading above there, that will make the trade more probable, because it's then breaking highs. Remember, we can use candlestick anatomy to our advantage as well in saying that if I'm breaking highs or lows in certain areas, then obviously price can then, you know, continue in that favor. Okay. Then looking at the 30-minute, boys, we obviously are at a resistance area now where price is making lower lows and lower highs, which means that if I'm going to close above this high right now, this is going to then break that microstructure. Okay? If it's going to be breaking that microstructure, it means that price can continue driving to the upside. So then that 30-minute bias that I have will literally be, this will be that retest, and then you're going to get that drive. So for the bias, I'm literally going to wait now. I'm literally going to wait now for price to close above there in the next 11 minutes. If I can get that, which is going to be a 30 close and an hourly close. If I can get price to start closing above there, something like that, price to open, grab liquidity and start driving. That is what I want to then see on the 30-minute. That is going to be my type 4 style execution. So for me personally, both these trades are safe. Okay, so I've got safe buys over here just because they have high confluences, boys. Both sides have high confluences. So this is definitely a trade that I'm going to be looking at today if I get that setup that I want, which is either or for me. I prefer the sells, I'm not going to lie. But obviously you guys know how I am. Whichever one arises is the one my edge will then see, and that is what I'll then take. Within that zone itself, it's going to be a no trade range, just because price is accumulating liquidity at this point. So that is my analysis on gold. That is what I'm seeing this morning. Drop a W in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about, if it makes sense. If not, feel free to ask questions. So we've got 10 minutes till London open. I'm going to wait for that and then look to execute. After that, GJ seems to be pretty gone, so I'm not really going to break that down, although I do see something here as price is now closing above this level. Longs to QP 190, but I'm not going to break it down and focus on gold today. She should tap into QP. You can see it. That's the thing, boys. The more you do it, it's literally like the same thing the whole time. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute close in the next 9 minutes. Okay. MFX members in the Zoom. Are we good? You guys understand that? Do you have any questions? For Joel, good morning. Vidal, hello, long time no see. Hey bro, I've been here. I don't know where you are. Do we have trade today? Well, we haven't taken a trade yet. That's what you're asking, my brother. But I am waiting for a position. Good morning, Pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. If it breaks 24s, I literally just gave a 21-minute analysis. Just rewind the video, my brother. Is there resistance at 24.66? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. But you see, what I'm doing is I'm looking to trade into that, which means that yes, there's a probability it can reject. However, the way I'm going to be trading is using that to my advantage and saying that, you know what, we need to get into that resistance, which is 20 pips away. So by that time, I've already caught a move. You with me? So that's how I'm using it to my advantage today. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, Tevin, just check there in the main group under files. You'll see that I have the journals in there and dissecting market entry types, the playbook. It's there as well. But while we wait for this trade, boys, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We trade live on YouTube Monday to Friday, London session. And then, Monday to Thursday, and then Monday to Friday is a private session with all the MFX members, which obviously is my mentorship program, where you can learn how to trade the way I do. But let's get the likes up, boys. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. PPI coming in at 2:30 today. What is your guys' predictions? What do you guys think is going to happen for PPI? With the way the dollar is going at the moment, CPI and PPI should be some big moves today and tomorrow. Uh, 60 something odd people watching. Can we get that likes up? Because the math is not mathing there. Let's get that likes up on stream. Closure in 5 minutes. If I have to take entry, boys, it's obviously going to be somewhere around here. Let's just say it's like there. That stop will need to be like somewhere around here. Okay. For like a 30 pip stop loss, something like that. 30, 35 pip stop. We'll target these highs over here, and then that over there, that over there, and then finally QP. So the runoff area is quite large for the buys. And then on the sells, it's large. 88 pips. Yeah, for the sells, the runoff area is large. Got that. Morning, my yes I am. I already gave the call in the group. You can check it out. My man, any chance you can give the tips about what is your confirmation for selling at resistance? Here's my tip over here. Just because if I have to hold on. Things are, if I have to sit here, we're gonna sit till tomorrow. So my best advice for you is just join the mentorship program, my brother. I'll share the link with you now. It is in the chat though. I mean in the description. Oh, Charles posted. There's Charles posted. Charles is quite good. For sure, my brother. Literally, guys, everything you need from A to Z with the way I trade is within my course. It's literally right there. And it's not just the course, it's a mentorship program. So you get the entire course with proper mentorship, with live trading, with accountability calls, all of that stuff, you know? I don't think I've had one bad review of what I provide. Okay, closure in 2 minutes. Can price get out of this area? Where's the other one? There. Definitely need to make a new place today. a minute to that hourly closure as well. Because I felt like it. Can you tell us if you would have traded that rejection off QP24? Let's see. Damn, is that your trade from this morning? Damn, son. Those you. I need more than just this to tell you. But hold on, how do I get out of here? Oh. I probably would have, bro. That's a solid trade. Major engulfing off of that level, yeah. That would have been a proper type 3 setup, let's see. But you see, I would have taken it late. I would have taken it there. I would have taken that. And have stops above there. Because I would need this floor to break over here. So if I had done it, I wouldn't have gotten the same entry as you. I would have taken the later trade just because I would have waited for more confluences. What is your entry? Let's see. Beneath that 15. Yeah, I would have. Let's see quickly. So there's a you took it, right? Oh no, you took it perfect. Beneath the 5 support, brilliant. Brilliant, man. How much pips to get?
Oh no, it was just the market, bro.
Okay, I got you.
I don't trade it that fast, but I was home real quick and I saw that they would have took it. It looked good.
Yeah, definitely. But I think the biggest confluence there would have been that 5-minute confirmation. That definitely would have been the biggest one. Okay, we've got 9 o'clock close, nothing yet. Nothing yet, boys. No closures above, nothing yet. And they have to wait. Still looking fine though. Whether we drive out this area now as well, I will still need at least a 15 when it close above the level. If I can get a 15 close above the level now, it's fine. Just because that will then be a 15 engulfing also. But I have to wait. I have to wait. Charles, can I send you that journal quickly? Oh wait, I'll send it after today's trade, okay? You can just update yesterday and today. That'll make more sense. Instead of doing it twice. sorted. Is this the volume? Let's see. I think that's going to be the biggest confluence I want to put on this trade. That if I do get long, I need to wait for 15 at least. And then obviously if it sits in this range, then I'm just gonna trade a PPI today. GJ is looking very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. GJ is looking very interesting. GJ is looking very interesting for some longs, if I can re-break previous highs. Previous hourly, previous 4, previous 15, previous 30. Hey bro, are we seeing a retest of the level of a potential long on GJ? Yes brother, I just want to see price close above. If it does that, awesome. If not, and it tanks and it comes down, yeah, I'll sell it. But in the range, I'm not going to trade it at all. But yeah, what's it? Yeah, I need closure above 24. 24.65. If I can get that, then I'm quite happy with the buys. But no close, no trade. Do, do, do. 15 closing, coming in 7. What I really like though, if it does close above, what's really nice is the 5-minute support level, which gives me a very nice stop loss, about 35 odd pips. Okay, let me play a scenario for you right now. We don't have a 15 close, but if this 5-minute closes outside the range, I'll be comfortable in taking the position because of this one confluence only, and this is the fact that the 15 has broken the previous 15 low, which shows me that this could have been price grabbing liquidity. So if price can close with a 5-minute above this area, I will take those longs aggressively in anticipation that this was price popping down, breaking lows to grab liquidity, now trading above the level for price to drive. That's the only way I'll get in before a 15 close, is if the 5 can start closing above that level, because then I'll be seeing it as something almost like this, where you have your candle showing indecision. The next one then opens up, comes down first to break the lows. Essentially, that is the grabbing of liquidity to then drive to the upside. And then you have something like this, where your candles look like that. So yes, it's not candlestick anatomy. However, this is price grabbing liquidity, because at this point, this is why I'm explaining like this. Because at this point, Why did it not drive to the downside? If it broke their previous candle's low, which was bearish. Sorry, let me just change the color so you guys can understand this a bit better. So here's the example. If this candle was bearish at the resistance point, which was there, right? Which was there. Why at that point did it not drive? Why did it not continue popping further down? It surpassed the previous low, it surpassed bodies. Why did it not continue further down? So the argument would be that if it's going to be breaking these highs and start trading above this level, to look something like that. So then what you have is you have pretty much a pause in the direction. Okay? Because this would have then been a bullish candle. You then have indecision at your resistance point. This is probably the... Let's clear this out. Right, so you have something like this at your resistance point. Let's just say this is how it looks, nah? At this point, why is it not... why is it doing that now? At this point, why is it not rejecting that area? You know what I mean? If you are showing indecision, which is a loss of momentum at that point, at the also equal resistance, you can see it there, boom. It's all equal resistances. Why is it not rejecting that point? It's breaking lows. Why is it not popping down? You with me? So my thing is how I would then use it in a confluence if this was the case. What is my mouse doing right now? Is that, you know what? We've grabbed liquidity over here. If we start trading above that level, I'll then anticipate price to drive without that 15 closure. So this is a tool. Well, it's a tool. It's a confluence that I like to use on my 5-minute if that 15-minute closure isn't there. You with me? So it's waiting for that resistance to form, waiting for it to grab liquidity in the opposite direction, then waiting for it to break highs, giving you that confirmation on the 5, and then grabbing it. So if this was the case now, that price closed above that level on that 5-minute, I would have taken it. Yeah. It's a little nugget for you guys over there. It's probably quicker just to delete everything. But as you can see, we are also right now in your 15-minute box, which is this area. That's why I'm not phased with what's happening. Just because you can still see it's within the range. That's why I'm also not trading this area. It's too choppy for me. The only time I'm interested is either below or above. So all these little things that I add is obviously within the course. But with that being said, as you start to advance through it, you'll start picking up on these techniques, and that only comes through discretion, to be dead honest with you. You can have your rule set and all that stuff, but the more you see, well, not the more you see, but the more time you put in the market, the more you'll start to see these moves. So then you'll develop an edge, you'll develop discretion, and you'll be able to understand it much more easier. We also tap into this liquidity right there, so and what I love about markets is the more patient you are, the more data is being provided. And the more data that's being provided, the more you actually see. Because right now, this is no longer no trade range because of what we just did. If we are to close bearish on this 15, I'm going to pull the trigger for early shorts. Got liquidity right there. If she can close beneath the area on this 15, I'm going to short it down. And what I'm then essentially doing is riding the downtrend. You with me? In the next 30 seconds, I need price to close below. If it doesn't close below, I'm not going to take it. So then it's going to look something like this. Okay. This is what it look like. But I need that close below. Why close below? Because even though you have resistance and it's rejecting, because it's in a range right now, it can literally pop into liquidity and start driving back up. So if there's no close, there's no trade. There's no close. Okay? Price close within liquidity, it's unfortunately no trade. So it's got to sit and wait. But you see how important it is to be like able to just read the anatomy and the structure. Especially as a day trader. I feel like as a swing trader you can get away with a lot, but as a day trader that's trading like all the short-term moves, not all the short-term moves, but you're trading a shorter-term move, you need to be able to read that. I feel like swing traders can get away with a lot. I used to get away with a lot when I was a swing trader. Because you can get your entry wrong, you can miss a lot of things, and just because you're holding the position on a longer term, you can get away with a lot. Hey guy, hey guy, I have a sell entry 24.20. Should I hold it? Please answer. You have an entry, you have a sell entry 24.20. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this nicely. Jy's in die kakko break. Jy's in die kak, bro. Jesus. You are in the sheet, man. You're holding a sell entry from here. Jy's in die kak, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You are in the sheet. Why would you hold a trade for 510 pips in drawdown? I don't understand. Why would you be holding a trade, a sell trade from there? I can't tell you what to do, but all I can tell you is, there's any kak me, bro. You are in deep water, my friend. Wow. 510 pips drawdown? Shit, man. GG's the all the best, bro. Damn. Why don't you have a stop loss, bro? Like, you have to have a stop loss, man. Is your stop loss that big? 510 pips. Like, no, all jokes aside, is your stop loss 510 pips? Oh, that's tough. I don't even in my swing trading days, like I think max would be like a 60-80 pip stop loss in my swing trading days. 5, 10. I hope you're making a joke though. Maybe it's a joke. I hope you make a joke. If you don't close, you don't lose the trade. Oh shit. Okay, it seems like that 15 support is holding quite nice. Hold the off the boss too. That entry didn't give me time to put stop loss. That's not a valid excuse, my brother. You've had time for 2 days to put a stop loss. What? That's not an excuse, bro. My thing is always this: before you take the position, you need to know where your stop loss is, where your entry is, and where your management points is. Like, you need to know the plan full on, because that will help you so much to avoid emotions, you know? But all the best, my brother. My body trades like that drives me nuts. He doesn't have any sort of stop loss. You have to trade. Yeah, no. Not having stop loss, GG's, bro. GG's to your account. On 25.20, my account will wash. 25.20. Why would you hold it there? Why would you want to hold a sell till 25.20? Nay, bruh. No. Charles, put that link to the membership. You need help, brother. You need help, my good sir. No stop flip account. What is guy? What is this? Is a $300 account I want to flip. If you want to flip accounts, go to the casino. Because Forex isn't where you gamble, brother. If you want to flip accounts, the best place, casino. Put it on black. Oh boy, got this point. Skate, bro. Guys are all being no one's being harsh on him, bro. No one's being harsh on him at all. Giving you the best and most constructive advice. For me personally, and all my members know this, I don't sugarcoat anything. This is like a business. In business, you don't sugarcoat shit. You tell the person, you tell things like it is. If you're too soft and too full of emotion, then it's not for you. Trading is a business, and everybody needs to understand that. You need to treat trading like a business. And you need to be accountable for that. That is why I do accountability sessions with all my members. And you can ask them how I am with them. That's the one time where I don't really make jokes. I'm very serious. Because at the end of the day, it takes a lot to become consistent in this game. So there's no time for, you know, unnecessary mistakes. If you get everything explained to you, you should be good. We all have to learn, but you learn to stop. I grew this account from 92 to 196. Nice. Nice, bro. Nice. I don't know if YouTube can zoom. Man, I don't think so. Because I get messages like officers like, why are you laughing so much? But they can't hear what you guys are saying. Personally, for me, what I've learned over my years is that compounding profits just add a lot instead of trying to hold a long position. Zama, don't show us price. We want to see the money. Show us the money. Wait, yeah. Okay, let's see. GG's. I feel like Miles needs to do his coin flip game for this guy. We'll leave coin flips for giveaways. This Asia run from yesterday value. Yo, for me personally, Asia is way too early for me to trade. Because Asia session in my country is like 2 AM, 3 AM. No thanks. But you do get some nice volume in Asia every now and again. But Asia is more the market that actually consolidates, to be dead honest with you. But that also being said, there's something that I always mention, guys, is market cycles, pair cycles, market cycles, and session cycles. It's always going to change, you know? It's always going to flip around. Yeah, gold is just sitting, boys. Gold is just sitting at the moment. We need that close. We've got 5 minutes to 15 and 30 close. Let's see if she can close above. But she is struggling at resistance. That's what I'm definitely seeing. Were we on that that subs, boys? If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Oh shit, we bounced off today. Let's get that likes up. Let's hit that subscribe button, my guys. Let's push it up. Let's push it up. You cocktail G will sure follow you. Appreciate that. Are you definitely from South Africa if you're using that word. Is it time to break? Let's see. 3 minutes. Let's see what price does in this area, boys. Oh. Oh, slowly breaking. And literally, if you missed it, just rewind the stream when I spoke about breaking these lows before driving. So if this candle closes outside, price should rip. If candle closes outside, so if we now get this 30-minute candle to close like this, right? Right? With this wick like that, we can anticipate that price will pop in for short term and rip. Reason being that is price grabbing all the liquidity it needs. But I need that close. Need that close. So at the moment, it's gonna be something like this. I also don't want it to push too much, but the moment is going to be something like this. Oopsie.
What the bitch gold is?
And then 35 per stop. And then we're going to try and run it up all the way. Go. But I need that close, man. Need that close. So, stay tuned. We might be getting a trade here. Let's see. But like I say, no close, no trade. Come on, gold, close above. Okay, not yet. Still not yet, boys. Still not yet for me. She's not ready yet for me. Means I have to sit on my hands. Pay for Desi. Okay, guys, this thing can rip a million pips. It doesn't matter. Hasn't met my criteria. If it doesn't meet my criteria, you guys know I don't execute on it. And my criteria on this was I need price to close outside the range. I did not do so. The thing with this is you do not want to take the position when it hasn't closed outside your resistance point. As you can see, there's liquidity there as well as there. You need price to close above. Because if I take it now on the break, that means this is just that initial impulse to form the retest to drive. I don't want to be caught in that. Okay. I also don't want to be caught out in price grabbing liquidity at the zone and then dropping. You with me? So in order for me to anticipate that price will continue driving further, I needed that close above. So it's not to say it can't drive, but for me personally, I won't take it because it's not my setup. What? Yibo. And then what do you get? You get 50 pips. Oh, they sent it to the group. Let's check. Oh. 24, 62, 2. So it's at like 10, 15 pips. 15 pips. But you made money, bro. You done. Let's see. There's gonna be a 5-minute closure above the level, but it's just not enough for me because in order for me to do it on the 5-minute, I need some sort of 5-minute cradle support. So I'm gonna have to wait for that 15, boys. And if she goes, she goes. There's nothing we can do about it. Discipline, boys, discipline. Did Darren make it out the gulag yet? Morning, Mr. Jordan. Welcome, welcome to the land of the living. They're out the gulag. Slightly oversip. Ah, you can't park there, sir. YouTube, is my mic loud enough? Mods, just check that for me. Perfect. Cool. You need to understand that this micro is bearish, so you want it needs to close above. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. Yeah, we just put him in the gulag for a little bit. Let him reevaluate his loyalty. Oh. Okay, 15 close in 5 minutes. Personally, I'll take it on the 15, right? But I'll definitely prefer a 30 close because that's going to be an hourly close. And if this hourly engulfs and closes above the level, that's more probability that price will drive. I'm so glad I can read the deleted messages. Did you see what he said? Very nice. Very, very nice. 500 resistance now formed. All these small things is just building confluences. Keen for that 101 soon, brother. I'm still going over the videos for now. I've watched a few of them multiple times, but I still want to go over them all in one more time. I've really been enjoying them, learning from you so far, man. Respect you, bro. 100%, my dude. Once you've gone through the course, check the advanced material on Patreon. There's a couple more videos there that's more advanced. Go through that as well. Then when you're ready, just send me a message and we'll book your 101 session, brother. See this? If we can start getting closure above, we need this because this is that 5-minute retest. The break of the highs will be the drive. However, what I'm watching the whole time is this liquidity level right there, because this could be price grabbing liquidity to come back down. Okay, so that's something I'm watching the whole time. So 100%, the only way I can get in is like if I get closures above. For sure, 100%. And the boot camps, have you gone through the boot camps? You don't have to watch it all before the 101, but just curious how far you've gotten. Three minutes. Not gonna lie, I'll definitely prefer the hourly close. Okay, doesn't seem like we're gonna get to close above. Let's see, got 30 seconds. Let's see if we close above or not. Uncle top, where's top shoes? I told you. How far did he get? How far did he get? Told you it's proper. Yo, you see what happens when you block with Charles? Now I'm saying what he says. That's power, bro. You finished it, all the seasons. It's yo. This guy. That's power, bro. Okay, guys, no closure above the level, which means we're waiting for another 15, a 30, and hourly. I like that though. Yeah, I like the hourly close. The idea of the hourly closing above the area just is nice. Because that gives you that 5 minute break, that 5 minute retest, the grab of liquidity, and then the 15 and the 30 closing above the level, which will then obviously be the hourly as well. So, excuse me for like 2 minutes, I'll be back shortly. While we wait for this, we're gonna have to wait till 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Bro, good job. Perfect. Look, Brandon, then you can book the 101, brother. You can book it for this week as well. Let's get that 101 going there. Yes, I did. I did, yeah. %, my brother. You can just send me a personal message and then go book that. Did you go to Western? No, not a fork. I didn't go to Western. Nope. Two Smoke folks went to Western. Okay, seems like we're just sitting in this liquidity area, boys. I'm also understand that if we do reject this area, this is just gonna be that higher low. But I would really like to see price reject this area so it can start popping up, because that will be a immediate trade for us. And if we're gonna close indecision again, I think like 10%, I'm gonna call it a session. Then it's just gonna be a no trade for me. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trade PPI today. Producer price index. I already have my plan. We are going ham on PPI and ham on CPI today and tomorrow. It's gonna be a wild one. Jordan, just check your phone there. Miles is, yo, I don't know, Miles, no, that's spelling, bro. That spelling will put you in the gulag. 5 minutes to close hourly, showing some indecision here. 30 minute close beneath the body might make me want to do a type 3, which will be the reversal of this. So 30 needs to close beneath there. If 30 can close beneath there, we're looking at potential shorts down. Okay. But we have to wait, man. We have to wait. Four minutes. Guys in the Zoom, are we good? Is everybody still fine? No questions? Are we good in Zoom? Danko, danko, danko. Two minutes to hourly. I think gold might be sitting for CPI. Very low volume this morning. Very, very low volume. Ah, not CPI, PPI. We need some volume. Okay, that's an hourly close. Once again, still in that liquidity. Nothing we can do yet, guys. Indecision candle on the 30. 15 as well, indecision. Nothing we can do yet. However, that 5-minute support is holding. Guys, there's nothing for me yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, boys, I'm gonna wait till 10:15. If I don't get a trade by 10:15, I'm gonna call a session. Okay, and then I'm just gonna trade PPI today. PPI is producer price index. So it's one of the three main releases for the month. So PPI, CPI, and NFP. So we have PPI today. Producer price index. Okay. And that's happening today at 2:30. Okay, so we're rejecting this resistance now, but there's just no way that I can hop on. So my thing is, even if price does close back in the range, the issue that we're currently facing is there's a support level right there at 24.61. So if there's any way that I can get on early shorts, boys, it's gonna have to be that prices to trade beneath that. That's the only way. Because anything in here is gonna be very, very risky for me. We see it, we can definitely see it, but it's too close to the level of liquidity there. Which means that, say for example, I take the trade there, literally like 3-4 pips away, we're gonna hit that first speed bump, which is gonna be 24.61.29. Okay, boys, if I don't get it set about 10:15, I'm gonna call this session. And it's just gonna be a no trade day for me. So let's see. The only thing, like, even if price closes beneath it, that liquidity is right there. So I wouldn't take those shorts there. Even though they can pan out, it's just not a zone that I want to trade in. Not that I want to trade in zones, but you know what I mean. This could easily be a higher low to go higher. Possibly. Possibly, bro. Possibly. Cole, is that bullish or bearish? It's more like a type 3. More like type 3. It's definitely more like a type 3 style. The trend, yeah, so it's more, it's because it's against that micro. So that's the thing there. It's against that micro. I got you, no stress, brother. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna call this session soon. We are just not getting what we want, which is no stress. It's probably gonna be a no trade day for me because it doesn't look like we're gonna get closures above or beneath in the next 2 minutes. So YouTube, will be good. Do you have any questions? MFX members in the Zoom, do you have any questions? Let me know. We got time. It's just I'm obviously not gonna sit and watch paint dry as the charts just sit in this zone over there. Will PPI be zoom? No, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna have it like a solid sesh. Have a blessed day. Blessed day to you too, my brother. Blessed. MFQ's members, drop a 1 in the chat if you want to do PPI on Zoom. Fuck. Oh, now gold's waking up, but still not doing anything. Still just in that area. Good. Guys, I'm gonna call it a session. I'm done. There's no trade for me this morning, which is totally fine. We have to have the discipline to know when to trade as well. MFX members, I will see you at 2:15. Let's have PPI at 2:30. Let's have a PPI session. I've already sent you my direction that I want in the chat, so let's see if we get that right today. Cool, 100%. Guys, I'm gonna love and leave you. Thanks for joining this morning. Hope you guys understand what I've explained, etc. And obviously you can see why I haven't taken a trade. There's just nothing happening for me, which is very important that I stick to my discipline at all times. Okay, guys, have a blessed morning. MFX members, I'll see you later. YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Thanks for joining. Cheers and God bless. Sharp.